Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Tengku Muhammad Faisha bin Tengku Nasruddin. Okay, my project topic, which is digital object counter. Today, I would like to present my part, which is introduction. So the first one is decoder. Decoder is a circuit that creates an output based on the binary states of the given output. It is used to many applications such as a computer for the input or output selections, systems such as digital watch, calculator, and cellular phones for the multi-segment display. So the decoders are needed to decode the binary data into multi-segment data to drive the display. So next, seven-segment display. So electronic display device for displaying number from 0 to 9. So to produce the required number or character, a specific combination of LED segments needs to be illuminated. Next, the segments are lit on by applying for the low logic level to anode. So this one we using anode in our circuit. Uh, So as this device is made out of LEDs, it requires resistor order to limit the current supply. So binary code decimal. In digital electronic, numbers are generally represent the binary values. The binary code, which is BCD, decoder is a device that converts a digital format, a value format that display device such as a seven-segment display can interpret into a human readable. For instance, we use BCD to 7 segment decoder in order to display 4 bit. Okay, 4 bit binary number, which is from 000 to 1001 on a segment display. So for the relationship, BCD to 7 segment decoder is a combinational logic circuit that takes inputs 4 bits of a binary number and produce 7 digital output to turn on the approach segment of the display. In simple word, BCD segment display decoder is a set of the logical structures that take four logic input and output 7 digital signal. This allows a 4 bit binary number to be used to display all the numbers from 0 to 9. They'll be counting if using a push button. So the objective is to understand the operation of decoder. The second one to design a 7 segment display decoder that convert 4 bits binary input that will be shown in the 7 segment display. So that's all for me. Thank you. The next will be my friend will explain.
Hi, my name is Shahril bin Mahidin. My number matric 20139286. So my title Digital Object Counter. So I will explain about the circuit using Tinkercad and Quarters. This is my circuit digital object counter from my group. First of all, I use 4 component. Arduino, 7 segment display, push button, and 2 different value resistor, 500 ohm and 220 ohm. So in this circuit, I connect all the pin component based on I search in Google. Then after all the pin connect correctly, I create a code for the 7 segment display. This one, the code of 7 segment display. So I will explain briefly this code, follow by this. The low means on and high means off. So I will explain the number one. So number one, B and C, B and C low. Low means on, so it will the light will be B and C, and the other that will turn off. So briefly, this circuit work when the push button is pressed. Display will light up digit according how many times the push button is pressed. So I press 1, 2, 3, and then after 9 you will return to 0. Just that for my explanation for this circuit using Tinkercad. Next, I will explain about the circuit using quarters. This is a Boolean expression I got from operation CAMAP. Have 7 output, A until G. This is a diagram circuit followed by Boolean expression. So, to do this circuit, you must know what the function gate you use and connect all the pin correctly. Like this, or for the addition function, and for the multiplication function, XNOR for exclusive OR means got dot around the circle equation expression, and then not for the bar function. Furthermore, where got same value, you can jump the wire. Just all from my presentation. Thank you.
Terima kasih kepada Syaril. Nama saya Muhammad Nazmi bin Muhammad Nasir. Nombor metik 201391578. Jadi untuk bahagian saya akan menerangkan tentang truth table, CAMAP dan juga output waveform untuk projek kali ini. Jadi untuk truth table, dalam truth table tu kita akan menggunakan 4 bit, iaitu daripada 0000 sehinggalah 1111. Jadi untuk 7 segmen kita mestilah ada 7 bahagian. Jadi seperti gambar ajar di bawah ini, kita ada bahagian A, B, C, D, E, F dan G. Jadi begitulah dalam truth table ini, kita ada A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okey, jadi untuk kita membentukkan digit nilai bentuk kosong, kita mestilah bahagian G ni mestilah tidak menyala dan bahagian lain menyala. Jadi input G ni mestilah kosong untuk pastikan dia tidak menyala. Jadi bahagian lain semua menyala, iaitu 111111. Dan bahagian segmen G je yang kita akan gelapkan, iaitu kita buat dia kosong. Begitu juga untuk nombor 1, kita akan nyalakan bahagian B dan C saja untuk membentuk digit 1. Yang lain akan dipadamkan, iaitu dia kosong lah. Begitulah sampai nombor 9, dan yang lebihnya kita akan buat sebagai dongker saja. Ini untuk melengkapkan 4 bit. Okey. Jadi untuk selepas dah siap truth table, kita akan buat CAMAP. CAMAP ni berdasarkan truth table. Semua nilai-nilai dalam ni kita koordinatkan berdasarkan daripada 4 bit tadi. Sebagai contoh, 0000 A dia 1. Jadi 000 dekat sini 1. Untuk 0001 nilai dia 0. Jadi kat sini 0. Begitulah untuk koordinat-koordinat yang lain, termasuk dongker. Okey, so pada koordinat lain tu, kita boleh dapatkan equation daripada CAMAP itu. So equation yang kita keluarkan tu, sebagai contoh, kotak kuning ni, kita ingatlah dia berada di mana. Dia berada di B2 dan B0. Jadi nilai dia adalah B2, B0. Yang kotak hijau ni dia berada di B3. Jadi dia B3. Yang kotak biru besar ni dia ada di B1. Jadi dia berada di B1. Dia punya koordinat B1. Untuk yang 4 kotak kecil ni, kita akan gabungkan dia jadi 1. Dan koordinat dia akan jadi B2 bar, B0 bar. Okey, jadi dapatlah equation untuk input A, B3 tambah B1 tambah B2 bar darab B0 bar tambah B2 darab B0. Dan begitulah untuk CAM-map B, input C, D, E, F dan juga G. Okey, selepas kita dah buat CAM-map, kita bolehlah design circuit. Seperti yang Syahri ceritakan tadi. Dan selepas itu, kita boleh generate output waveform. Dan inilah hasil output waveform. Untuk memastikan output waveform ni betul atau tidak, kita boleh periksa berdasarkan gambar ajaran ni ataupun berdasarkan truth table yang awal-awal tadi. So kita boleh check dekat sini output dia. Dekat G ni kosong kan, tidak menyala. Jadi kat G ni kosong tidak menyala. Jadi dia akan bentuk kosong lah kat sini. Contoh kita ambil 3. Dia kat E dan F tidak menyala. E dan F tidak menyala, yang lain menyala. Jadi dia akan membentuk nilai nombor 3 kat sini. Okey, begitulah untuk nombor yang lain. Jadi saya akan serahkan kepada Daniel. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Daniel Aiman bin Nazari. My student ID is 2013-92831 and I am from program UR652-300X. So today I would like to present about the conclusion of our project assignment. It is digital object counter. The conclusion is the circuit required for the experiment is quite complex, so the connection must be given carefully and wires must be rigid. From this experiment, we understand the digital object counter more. We have studied and investigated the digital object counter through many examples that can be found in the internet, such as YouTube and various websites. In this experiment, we are using push button to enter manually the value to the 7-segment display instead of infrared sensor. In digital logic and computing, a counter is a device which stores the number of times a particular event or process has occurred, often in relationship to a clock. The most common type is a sequential digital logic circuit with an input line called the clock and multiple output lines. The values on the output lines represent a number in the binary or BCD number system. It is possible to display any single-digit number on a 7-segment display by sending a high digital signal to the specific segment that make up the number. The only way to display number more than 9 is to use display that has more than 7 segments or just use multiple 7-segment displays at once with the corresponding BCD decoder. So that's all from me. Thank you.